presents Duck, TV's most dysfunctional couples, featuring Spencer and Heidi's jungle fever.
It's the best!
John and Kate back when they only disliked each other.
What does that tell you?
And Simon and Paula doing, we're not quite sure what.
Simon Cowell's fault, everybody.
Plus, freaky stories with Kathy, Lee, and Hoda. And find out who wins our first annual Duck Award.
It's like you would learn by now.
Now, here's the most functional host of all, Joel McHale.
Welcome to the Soup Presents Duck, TV's most dysfunctional couples. A look back at our favorite people who just can't seem to get along, whether they can't stand each other, are constantly getting in each other's way, or just plain creepy together. In John and Kate's case, it's all three. Oh, and speaking of John and Kate, tonight we will be handing out the coveted Duck Award for Outstanding Achievement in Dysfunction. The aforementioned John and Kate, and rarely thought about +8, began as a look into the life of people who really enjoy breeding and ended as a Woody Allen movie.
I think that it was neat to let the kids help and feel like they were part of it. Thanks for interrupting me. I love when you do that.
Sorry.
I'll say that again.
Right.
And to feel that they were part of this whole thing, I think was good for them. Now, would you like to speak? It's so irritating that you talk over top of me. Still, how long have we done these interviews? It's like you would learn by now.
Oh, I've learned. I've learned. You know, I've also learned that the happy hour buffet at the First National Wank is pretty reasonably priced, and the employees are very quiet. Those two are so much fun, you almost forget there are children involved. I know Kate has.
John decided he needed a weekend off.
I'm giving it to you.
So I'm doing as planned. Whoa! Go get dressed. Okay. Go get dressed, please. Be kind, or we'll take a nap instead. Man.
Kids, the reason Mommy is so famous and doesn't have a lot of time is that she has a TV show. And the reason she has a TV show is because of all of you. So when you think about it, it's your fault. As we know, dysfunction isn't just for families. Co-workers can get into the fun, too. I would be remiss if I didn't address the continuing saga of Simon Cowell and Paula Abdul on American Idol. Here, Simon pulls a prank on Paula that people usually reserve for when their friends are passed out. So, draw your own conclusions.
Why do you have to do that?
I didn't do it.
No, why do you have to do that? I'm sorry.
The child did it. It's funny. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Kept your rocker edge. Good.
What are you guys doing?
And I just want to say, you are awesome. You belong in the competition. You are amazing. Beautiful.
And of course, Ryan pouted for the rest of the season because Simon didn't do a unicorn on his cheek. Poor little $45 million princess. As the season progressed, Simon's on-set behavior went from pulling childish gags to outright assault.
Andy and I...
That's second base or harassment. I don't know what it is. For Danny, you can dial 1-866-IDOL-01 or 04 or 07. If you're with AT&T, you can text or vote to 5701 from your wireless phone. Be patient if you don't get through the first time.
Wow, Simon usually waited until Lambert was singing so the wailing would drown out Paula's rape whistle.
Congratulations! Wow. You've won the Use Rape Whistle in a Punchline sweepstakes.
Wow, there's an actual...
Since the beginning of broadcast television, 1941, our organization, People for the Humorous Use of the Phrase Rape Whistle, or have been holding on to this $557 check for anyone lacking the good sense to not use the words rape whistle in a televised punchline. I'm happy to inform you that you, sir, are now a wealthy man, and like that night in the last good Indiana Jones movie, I can now die.
I was wondering why he was standing there for the last 4 years. The Hitler guy got to leave after the second show. Wow. When discussing collegial dysfunction, one cannot ignore Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira on The Today Show. Here's Meredith dispensing her daily dose of sexual harassment.
The amazing thing about these buckets, they're very popular in Europe for about 10 years, 13 years, and they fit babies of all sizes. See, I mean, it's really an amazing thing.
You know, and thank goodness that foot was in that position right there. That's all I have to say.
Oh, that was your foot?
Yeah.
No, Meredith. The expression is as big as a baby's arm, not a baby's foot. If you're going to make me shoot cereal out of my nose at 8 in the morning, at least get it right. Come on. The Today Show is also having a few problems with Kathy Lee and Hoda, as you'll see in this clip, wherein Kathy Lee describes a rather intimate encounter.
Years ago, with Reach, there was a chimpanzee that had a thing for me, if you know what I mean. A big thing for me.
Ew.
No, it had a big thing. Stop it! It had a big thing for me. He did have his way with me on quite a bit. And once he got, he couldn't get enough. But the strength was what I couldn't believe. Because at first they're just loving you gentle. Right. Then all of a sudden, he wanted more of mama.
I tell you, Hodes, that chimp was hung like Matt Lauer. And Kathy Lee doesn't just make Hoda feel uncomfortable, she saves some of that up for her guests.
What's going on with your juicy, love life?
My love life?
You just put me on the spot.
Has a guy ever taken your face in his hands
and moved in like 3/4 and then made you come into him? Has he ever done that? What do you think?
I think you have monkey breath. On our favorite local morning show, Good Day LA, Jillian Reynolds has a dysfunctional relationship with veteran newsman Steve Edwards. She also has a dysfunctional relationship with co-host Lisa Breckenridge. She also has a bit of a dysfunctional relationship with her ability to get out of bed and get to work on time.
Once this fog gives way, it's going to be another fantastic...
Stop her?
Joan, I'm not going to stop her. I'm not going to let you in. I want to be on TV.
I'm so sorry.
You can go back now. You can go. Keep your microphone on.
Hi, I'm so sorry. It's Simon Cowell's fault.
Do I have to go now?
Simon Cowell's fault, everybody.
Do I have to go? Am I done?
Jill.
Are you going to do anything?
Jill, at least finish what you're doing.
Finish what you're doing.
Okay. Good morning, Jill. How are you? Nice to see you.
I'm great. Look at me.
Jill's new show
no
kicks
makeup.
off.
Oh, my God.
Jill.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to pan out that far. It's not that bad that I don't have makeup on, is it?
Hey, look! The weather matches her brain. Traditionally, the Grammy Awards set the bar for every other award show when it comes to mismatched pairings, and they didn't disappoint when the Jonas Brothers took the stage with Stevie Wonder. Pleased to enjoy their kinda almost functional performance of Superstition.
Let us back the fall. What if I take this city? Come on, nigga. Baby, no baby. Embrace that
You know, I did like the original lyrics, but Davey has a real poetry to it. Nicely done. Of course, the big news this year is that Bonnie Hunt and Elmo are in a relationship. At least that's what this little kid thought when he stopped by the Bonnie Hunt show.
These are fun.
Yeah, they're fuzzy.
They're fuzzy and they're so soft.
Yeah, they're completely soft.
Oh, aren't they nice? Yeah. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Hi.
California state law require Elmo introduce Elmo's self to all Elmo neighbors. Elmo not put nothing in your drink. Elmo just hanging out.
Live with Regis and Kelly has shown us that, remarkably, Kathy Lee wasn't the problem in that relationship.
I went to pay for it. I was so excited. I took off my top and I was like, it fits. I'm going to buy it. And I handed her the... My mother is standing next to me, did not notice that I was topless.
Oh, my God.
Didn't notice. She goes, well, I'm your mother. I've seen you naked 1,000 times.
So, in other words, when you walk topless, people just don't
even notice.
What does that tell you?
On second thought, Elmo not think it worth it. Elmo go back to work at Carnival. Elmo be right back.
Stay tuned for a dysfunctional dose of Heidi and Spencer. Tools that break things instead of fixing them, a massage from Sanjaya, and the first annual Duck Award.
That's the problem.
Welcome back to The Soup Presents Duck, TV's most dysfunctional couples. When discussing ideal relationships, it's impossible to ignore Heidi and Spencer. Or Spidey, for those of you inclined to buy into their self-promotional bullshit. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, didn't the E! Network let the people vote on whether we'd cover Spencer and Heidi anymore? And weren't Spencer and Heidi banned from the network? Well, it's simple. You see, we at The Soup don't care.
That's the problem.
And the solution. The Hills turned into the Spencer and Heidi show this past season, and boy, were those two having all kinds of difficulties. First was Spencer's flirtation with local skank tender.
What's the toast?
No crazy girlfriends. Well,
I think this is the end of the evening.
I know. Kind of sad.
What are we gonna do?
Man, it's like they're gazing into what would be each other's souls if they had them. Spencer and Heidi moved south to Costa Rica for the second season of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and they had kind of a rough time of it. Among other things, Heidi caught a nasty case of jungle demons.
Demons were coming out, just evil coming out of me today. It felt like there were thorns of fire in my throat.
There were.
But if Heidi's sick, I'm sick because we are one flesh.
But are you of one creepy flesh-colored beard? Yes. But Heidi's demon problems didn't end there, and she was rushed to a jungle hospital for observation, and what the doctors found was quite surprising.
Doc, how is she?
Heidi is suffering from something we doctors call not actually existing as a real human being.
She looks so peaceful.
Oh, yes. She's made of plastic. Very peaceful material.
What are our treatment options?
I'd like to set her on fire. Watch your beard.
Thank you, doctor. This is the way she would have wanted it.
I don't think so, because a piece of plastic cannot want anything. Please stop making that sound.
What sound, Doc?
I think you just... That's the sound.
No, Doc.
Don't. Please stop making that sound. The actual Spencer's about this tall. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here taught us that the jungle can do strange things to people and form strange pairings. And no pairing was stranger than...
Sanjaya.
And Janice Dickinson. Janice was feeling a little backed up, and Sanjaya was there to lend a helping hand.
Apparently, Janice is a little backed up.
I haven't had a 7 days.
It's like I'm distended because I can't go poo. I look 3.5 months pregnant. Time for prunes. I wish they'd work.
It's gonna take some time to push it all out, you know?
Dude, she is not a Play-Doh fun factory. Oh, wait, she is kind of a Play-Doh fun factory. Sanjaya, do you want one of those frosting spreading tips so it'll look like one long star coming out? Put that in there. Play-Doh's going to be so happy. The point of Tool Academy was to fix dysfunctional relationships. Fortunately for us, they were largely unsuccessful. One of their few successes was Josh and Ashley's romance. Well, it was sort of successful.
You mean everything to me. But I have a couple things that I have to confess. I did talk about your weight.
In front of everybody?
And I have two other confessions. I talked about calling you a 6 as like a 6 in bed. And I have one more. You know, I talked about a blow-up doll. Like, I thought it was funny. I have one more thing. Hold on. I want you to take this. Listen. I love you, baby.
So what is the significance of that?
This is my 4-1 league I was in. My highest game ever.
Before you say that's an inadequate apology gift, you should realize that there's a piece of cheese fry stuck to the back from when he dropped it in the parking lot. I Love Money made an unlikely couple out of Safiri and It, actual names. And after a bitter fight, it was time for the romance.
You don't vote for Miami.
Yeah, but listen. But the thing is, listen.
You ain't vote for the bitch?
Oh, you dumb. All right,
Matter of fact, get the f up my room. You can't vote like I told you to vote.
Dumb, son.
You can't vote.
Dumb.
Okay, then let my dumb ass go to sleep. You gonna do it?
We'll have sex? Yeah, I'll have sex with you.
Spoken with the enthusiasm of a man ordering an egg salad sandwich because they're out of pastrami. Sex Decoy, Love Stings, is a reality show about a family-run business that uses videotaping and decoys to catch unfaithful lovers in the act. What is this show doing in our Dysfunctional special? Kashmir and Jasmine have begun helping their mom by working as decoys, but they still dabble in exotic dancing, and this concerns their boss, Tom.
Seriously, girls, I really want you girls to really focus on the family business and work together. I mean, you can't dance your whole life, because at some point they can only dim the lights so low.
Look, I am not going to be able to support you forever with my Frank Stallone look-alike job. This brother and sister team on Australia's Got Talent showed us that sometimes a sibling rivalry is nowhere near the worst dysfunction you can have. Their performance, set to the stunning Baywatch theme song, was truly incespirational. Oh, yeah, they're doing the dangling wombat. It's an extremely difficult Australian dance move where the brother his sister. We'll be right back.
Hold on for ducking Chuck Bass's advances, Bruce Jenner's fatherly advice, and the first annual Duck Award.
Tomato.
Back to The Soup presents Duck, TV's most dysfunctional couples. Yippee! I can think of few relationships as dysfunctional as Gossip Girl's Chuck Bass, and to whomever he happens to be talking. This time, it was sweet, sweet, God-fearing Georgina.
You never did tell me how you found out he was lying about meeting me that night at Butter.
I'll explain when I get there.
No, thank you. The Lord cannot enter a body sullied by alcohol.
Good. Because I like to be the one doing the entering.
I entered a best bow tie contest. I'm still waiting to hear the results. I'm pretty nervous. That's why I'm drinking.
Nice. I don't know if this rotten little bastard from NYC Prep models himself after Chuck Bass or if it's just a case of life imitating douche. But man, is this kid a rotten little bastard douche.
Who do you want to date?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be in this position.
I can't help you if you don't want me to help you.
You know, make it happen.
You threw a mother-f***ing bottle of water at me. Honestly, I don't need to be here. It's not all about you.
It is.
He subscribes to the old saying, you can catch more flies by being a total piece of Eve's very own Kardashians are generally a loving, stable group, and as Bruce points out in this clip, nothing provides stability like a solid foundation, and nothing is more solid, according to Bruce, than big-boned Chloe.
Don't you think you should lose a few pounds?
I don't think she should lose anything. She's perfect the way she is.
No, I'm just saying.
I have a rock hard body. I'm just a bigger individual.
No, you are a bigger individual, but you could lose a few pounds. I mean, it's not major. Chloe, don't walk away. That's what you're avoiding it. That's why you're running around wearing black.
I was wearing black because I was depressed.
Come on, honey. Do you want to use this excess skin that I just cut off the sides of my face? We could use it as, a tension barbell, whatever you want to. Not much resistance anymore. Anyway, it'll get your heart rate up, sweetie. We've seen from Stranger Among Bears that two individuals need not be of the same species to have a completely dysfunctional relationship. Charlie Vandergaa, this is not the way two friends should resolve conflict.
Come on. But Tank has other ideas.
Get down, get down. Get off.
Charlie is not afraid to retaliate. The slap won't hurt Tank, but it does stop him.
Hey, Tank, come here, buddy. A little closer. Tank, come here. Okay, that guy's head right there, it is filled with salmon pate. Look, I'm not telling you what to do, but delicious salmon pate. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Soup's Duck Award for this year's most dysfunctional couple. And the winners are, Spencer and Heidi. It's an upset. And now your reward, a long-deserved comeuppance by Al Roker on the Today Show.
You guys are the poster children for everything that's wrong with celebrity in this country. Are you proud of all of this?
It was a very hard situation. I think when you go to the jungle...
No, the answer, are you proud of this? You guys claim that you were tortured during this.
No, we never claimed that.
Yes, you did. You say villain, some people say jerk. I mean...
Tomato.
What's next for you guys?
We live in the moment. Like, next is, maybe walking to there. We don't
you're going to have to walk to there, because you're done now.
Hey, don't get cocky, Al. You and Willard just came a couple of votes shy of winning that award yourselves.
I bet your Willie's chilly this morning.
Oh, yeah, I bet you are.
No, it's nice and warm down here. The wind whistles through your hootenanny.
I'm trying to discern from their hats which one got to the wardrobe closet last. That's it for Duck TV's Most Dysfunctional Couples. Tune in Friday for an all-new Soup, and next Monday for the Soup Presents Mating Season. See you then.